Okay, right, I need to change that. I haven't enabled the bot yet, don't get excited. So this is Twitch plays train sim on Semmeringbahn with an OBB 1116. That needs to be that. Okay. Now let's get it in the cab. Turn that light off. We'll turn the wipers on. Better. Right, let's lock the camera about there. That's good. You can see where you're going. We'll put some instrument lights on. Excellent. Right, now, I need to turn the bot on. You need to go. First instruction is you need to open the doors here. It's all yours, folks. Simon, right in there with the horn. I think given how loud that horn is, I'm going to start. I might actually be tempted to time people out for doing that. That's just going to get annoying if too many people do that. Throttle, reverser, that needs updating. So reverser is up to 100. Brakes is fine. Headlights, doors, tasks, etc. There you go. You probably want to take the brakes off. Just suggesting. Alright, what we're doing? What's the destination? We'll bring up the task list and you can see. Exclamation mark tasks. Speed limit is 80. Your speed limit is 80. Your speed limit is 60. Should code in CIFA. CIFA. Oh my word. We'd need to make sure that B. Wassel was here. Here we are, breaking the speed limit. Speed limit is 60. About to go up to 80, but then shortly down to 70 again. This is going to be a route with a bit of challenge as far as the... Oh, hello, someone just put the VB on. Emergency brakes. Guess that slowed you down a bit. Oh, I just realised I poured water for a cup of tea. Awesome! It's a lovely surprise when you realise there's a cup of tea waiting for you. Sort of, almost, nearly. Well, we're doing alright. We're doing 55 in an 80 at the moment. We're going uphill, remember, so you can take the throttle off to gain some minor braking, but if you want to maintain speed, you will need to put the power on. Braybeck, can you walk in there? You can walk in TS World, you can't walk in TS 17. TS 17 is the one that just came out today, which isn't TS World. Breaking the speed limit. Alright, to pay back Reichenau is our first stop at 4.3 kilometres. Alright, someone's spamming the brakes. Yeah, folks, I think let's not use the horn, okay? The horn is just driving everyone potty. Let's not use the horn. Oh, the chaos is real now. We've got clearly a bit of a battle going on here in terms of trying to control the train. We are slowing down because the brakes are on. But the horn is lovely. The horn is lovely, but it's going to drive everyone nutty. Right, we are accelerating again. I am going to start handing out, dropping the ban hammer on people who keep putting the brakes on. I don't know why that put the brakes on though. Oh, I know why that put the brakes on. Hold on, part of the problem is me. The rail driver is trolling you. Apologies. It won't do that now. It wasn't just the rail driver, but it certainly wasn't helping. Got 80 limit coming up. We got 3 kilometers to use it. Got no PZB to worry about. We get some GGs. BMJ, I'm doing fine, thank you. $80 kilometers an hour, and we're now breaking the speed limit. Oops, someone just dropped the throttle. That's good. Right, so 1 kilometre. 1 kilometre to our stop, folks. 1 kilometre to our stop. If you haven't seen this before, I'm not driving. You are. You're using the chat. That's why the driving is so much better than usual. So we're slowing down nicely. In fact, we're slowing down. Possibly we might not get to the station. You may want to release the brakes and just coast in from here. This is probably slow enough. You can coast in. Will we ever do a TPTS in the US? Yes, we have done. Strat Shadow, you just got the Pioneers edition for the extra routes in Steam, which says Train Simulator. Yes, it does. And in the game we don't see 2017 or 2016, but it runs okay. Good, as long as it's running okay. I don't know whether or where it actually says TS 2017. I noticed the copyright at the bottom says 2016, which means it's be this year's one. Last year would have said copyright 2015. The years are always one apart. It's a cow bus. It's a cow bus. Right, here you go, folks. Let's get some stopping going on in a minute. Well, by the time you hear my voice, get the stops. If you haven't stopped already, you need to really stop. Well, at this rate, we will get a coach in. Yeah, we've got 2 coaches in. Oh, we're going to coast on for a bit longer. stopped. Doors. Yay. Very good. Very good. Right. Next up, Eichberg. Off we go, folks. Remember the reverser needs to be set. '84 and a 70, '86 and 70. I don't mean to be critical or anything, but love this bit. Let's have a look outside. Loving the lights, by the way, folks. Loving the lights. I think you're doing a great job. We'll make that the Twitch Plays Train Sim screenshot for YouTube. There you go. Yeah, we're back on a gradient now, so let's get the... actually, the headlights thing is a bit of a trick because you can't... Oh, do you want that, HUD? Will that make your life easier? Yeah, the headlights thing, you can't actually get to headlight 3 or 4, which is what you actually need. Sorry about that. This route is left side driving. Oh, it probably is, isn't it? Never mind. It was just a quick scenario I threw together. We could stop if you want and do something else. We have a speed drop to 60 coming up. Speed drop to 60. Tries with 1,200 viewers. Yeah, that would be a bit insane, wouldn't it, Mickey? Remove the horn for future. Yeah, I think I will. Like I've done with the wipers. Jakey Trains, timeout. No using the horn. I've said previously, let's not use the horn, please. It's driving us all potty. We're doing about the speed limit. We're just exceeding the speed limit, but not too much at the moment. Although, yeah, okay, it's getting worse now. 2.4 kilometres to Eichberg. Is Semmeringbahn the most detailed route? I don't know if it's the most detailed route, but it's certainly very highly detailed, and it has the advantage of, you know, being in a very, very picturesque area. Got 140 people at the controls at the moment. You're all driving a train that's 15 seconds behind, ahead of you that you don't know about, and you're still getting there and stopping at stations. You're actually doing really well tonight, folks. "60 Train Hunter." Yeah, I've got some of the other TPTSs. I'm going to be going through some of those as we do other ones, so we'll probably run your one at some point soon. Eichberg is coming up, 3/4 of a kilometre. Pace of viewers. Well, it says 143 people at the moment. Don't really need brakes yet. Don't really need brakes yet. Mine needs some power though. Hamburg Lübeck comes with the BR218, I think is the rolling stock that it comes with. I can't remember. I think it also comes with the ICE TD as well. I don't think it comes with the Kuju stuff. I can't remember if it has. I think it comes with the BR294. Need more power than that. Need more power than that. People on the station are just looking at the train coming in going, seriously? Yeah, let's get in the station. Can't open the doors till we're actually in the station, and we are by no means in the station if you look at the HUD. We are now going backwards. Let's get some power on. Take the power off then. Put the brakes on. Yeah, you'll have to take the power off, put the brakes on. Oh, hello. Something just started working. There we go. We're off. We're off. They put L plates on the front, yeah. We are stopping here though, folks. Yeah, that would do as a stop. That wouldn't be too terrible. Doesn't really need emergency brakes, but yeah, that wouldn't be too terrible. Matt put the kiss of death by saying we were doing really well. Yeah, I know. Doors! Oh, second stop. One more stop to do, and that's the final one. Hey, Brolar. So we're off. 9.3 kilometres to Breitenstein, so let's get going. 60 kilometres per hour speed limit. Remember the speed that you're seeing reported in the chat is the accurate speed of the train to within a couple of kilometers per hour, because it only updates every 2 kilometers per hour. So drive, when you're following speed limits, drive based on what the speed is being reported in the chat, because the video is going to be several seconds behind. Who did that? Need to keep it going. Need to keep it going. T, I believe that's the case, yes. It's a content pack, so if you've already got everything in the content pack, then all the engineering effort is going on the new one. So, we're not breaking the speed limit anymore. Hey DJ SB, welcome. Speed limit 70 at the moment. I don't think I'll be able to get over to the next station unless it's quite close. Remember, because we're playing a scenario, so we'll be linked to the train. We'll have a quick look and see what we can do though. Let's have a quick look at the map. So 60 kilometers per hour coming up very shortly, folks. Oh yeah, there's Clam there. So I guess Clam is coming up here. WT is now officially a pioneer. At least that's what I believe. I don't get the system quite. Thank you very much, WT. Much appreciated. Coming in for the 60 limit, doing a good job. Good job. I feel like I'm talking to a dog or something. I apologise. Is that your big bridge you're looking for, Shazin? Right, coming into Clamshotpine, which we are not stopping at, but let's try not to break the speed limit too much. Let's do a flyby, shall we? That was me. Don't really need throttle, you're breaking the speed limit. Doing my tea. I completely forgot about my tea and it's probably really stewed now. Strong tea. It also means that I have been without a cup of tea for an excessive amount of time, which is clearly not acceptable. Oh, lovely. That is a... Whoa. Yeah, that's quite strong. Whoa. This is much easier watching you play the game, and I'm just sitting here talking about it. Gregor TW, thank you for the follow, much appreciated. This Nobula are pretty similar. There are some similarities. One's Swiss, one's Austrian, so they're not a million miles apart. And they're both windy round mountains. This one was actually what was considered the world's first mountain railway. No sleep for me tonight. How do you mean by sold? Oh yeah, clearly there are differences, Vectron. $70 minutes? Oh no, we probably don't have time for 70 minutes. That might be why I didn't pick that one then, but maybe I'll do that on another day. Have I played the Lona Pass scenario, which is 210 minutes long? I might have done once. I know people in the QA team who have played it many times to test it. Scott, yeah, it's definitely good to... Dovetail are a great company to work for. WT, what's your favourite tea? Any hints for a coffee guy who is a tea beginner? So, I drink green tea. So I drink these. I use a company in the UK. Where are you, WT? There's this company that I get my tea from called T2, and it's just loose leaf tea. You can also get this thing from T2, which is like a it's a brewer, really. You just put some, it's dead easy. You put some leaves in it, pour the water in it, leave it for a minute, and then there's the valve at the bottom. You just rest it on the cup and it pushes the thing up and all the water drains out, leaving the leaves back there. So jasmine is a really nice tea for after dinner or after you've eaten. It's good for your digestive system. Gunpowder has got a bit of a kick to it, as you might expect, but actually that's not why it's named gunpowder. And I find oolong to be a nice light tea. What you might want to do is start with some tea bags. And if you like milk in your drink, then maybe just start with a black tea, just like I don't even know. Let's just see whether you answer where you are, because that'll make a difference. Because if you can get what we would call PG tips or something, you missed the station, guys. You need to keep going. Reverser. Is jasmine the same as you get at Chinese restaurants? Yes. Yes, I don't know if you can see the name of this one is actually China jasmine. It's so yeah. That's You'll need to stop the train to get it into forwards gear. So stop the train, cut the throttle, put it in reverse. That's it. Cut the throttle, put it in forwards once you've stopped. Then you can release the brakes and apply the power. Reverser. Come on, we're almost there. We're almost there. Brakes. WT. Oh, I see. You're from Austria, hence dub AUT. Thanks for the tip again. From Austria. I don't know what T's you can get in Austria. I mean, the easiest. We put the reverser back in the middle. The reverser can't be changed while you're. Is that Jakey Trains again? No, Jakey Trains is out at the moment. Right, brakes on. Right, reverser forward once it's stopped. That's it. Reverser forward. Now release the brakes. Hoop tote doors. Ah! We're off. Yeah, so I mean, personally, my preference is green tea, and like I said, a jasmine is a really nice, easy green tea to get started with. I don't go in for fruit teas. Lemon tea and lime tea are nice, but I use. I like to make my tea like this, where a tea bag generally lasts once. You put a spoonful of leaves in there, so you get this. You just get just a teaspoonful of leaves. Put them into this, or if you've got a cafetiere, you can just stick them in the cafetiere. Pour the water in, let it stir around, move around. Don't stir it, you don't need to. And then at the end of it, all you need to do is just push the plunger down, and then you can pour the tea out the top, and that works perfectly well for it as well. You don't have to make it complicated. We've got the doors open. Ah, guys, we stopped at every station. Have we finished? We are finished. Scenario complete. GG. Can I get some GGs for you? Start my own tea talk channel. Would that come under creative, or is that a YouTube thing? Yeah, GG for the viewers. See you later, Simon. Thanks very much for your help today, by the way, Simon. Really appreciate that. We nailed it in the end. Okay. That was interesting.